Hey everybody, it's Jake here from This Week in Irrelevance.
Zack here. Welcome to episode number 3.
Hey, it's Ben.
Yeah, it's Pierce right here on the audio.
It'd be officially two. Two official.
Yeah,
episodes.
two official,
pilot.
one
Pilots don't
pilot.
count?
One pilot, yeah.
So, anything new with the fellas?
No.
I guess
My life's pretty irrelevant.
I guess 3 of us live together, so
Yeah.
we know what's going on.
Yeah, I live separate, but I haven't done anything this week.
All right, that's the end of the podcast, guys. Thanks for listening.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week for another 1-minute episode.
Fuck, am I sweating again? I peel the top, and I feel like I'm like a 50-year-old man again. It's my second run of being 50. I peel the top off, like, take the tarps off, and I'm still sweating, man. I can't not sweat anymore. It's weird. I used to never sweat doing anything, and lately I've just been so humid up here.
I always fucking sweat.
Yeah.
I rarely do, actually.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
You,
get your
you
I'm
a
like-
hairy guy, though?
Well, actually, usually I'm clean shaven, but I've been letting it grow out. Maybe that's the
you
issue.
shave your chest hairs.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Chloe
It
doesn't
just
like it?
she was fine with it, but then I did it once and then she liked it. So I was like, well, why am I gonna let them grow out again? But lately I've been lazy.
Well, what about the one story when we were at the lake there when Zack started to not feel so good?
Yeah, because Pierce doesn't know how to cook a fucking burger.
I didn't even cook them. I wasn't cooking, was I?
Yeah, you.
No, it was Chloe, I think. She
That was
Those
you.
boys were fucking cooked, man. That whole thing was on fire.
Half an hour later, everyone's standing there laughing. I turn around, I like wipe my mouth off, and I looked at you guys,
Yeah,
and they're like, "You guys are like, you good, man?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I didn't even.
I think I'm gonna puke.
I didn't even
my
notice.
favorite
honestly.
was the middle of the sentence, and then all of a sudden he's like, "I think I'm gonna puke," and it started like bubbling in his throat.
Standing straight up.
No, how about when we the first night when we were out there, and so the boys come over with delicios, and they asked me, I'm standing outside, and they asked me, "Oh, can I have a pan?" Right? And I was like, "Well, they're frozen delicios. You don't need a pan because."
They weren't frozen.
But they
No,
were
yeah.
frozen, so we had the old the goop trend going on. It was going through the grates, so the whole house is just smoky. And I come in there, and my oven is just fucked, man. The one side wouldn't close on the door of the oven, and so I'm getting stressed out. I ripped the door off of the oven, and then I put it right back on, good as new, good to go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you ripped it like clean off.
I
did you
I
not?
ripped the whole thing clean off the oven. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jake watched me do it.
Yeah, he was trying to get. You were just trying to fix the oven because the stove part was too far down, and every time we would put the
try and
oven door
close
back
it,
up, it
it
would hit
wouldn't.
the stove, and the stove would pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just ripped it right off. I got mad and I yanked it off and then put it right back in.
yeah. The funny
Works,
part,
man. No,
I
no.
also didn't know that ovens did that. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know you could remove the door.
yeah, the funny part about that, Jake came out so surprised, like wide-eyed. He's like, "Man, Pierce just ripped off the door on the oven and then
was
put it back on."
I was laughing because it was just like you were just trying to fix it, but you ended up just ripping the door right off.
Well, I couldn't think of a way that it would be fucked, right? Like I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way like that it would be doing this.
Yeah, all we did was close it and open it. Like,
I gotta.
Somebody heavy-handed it, and I know it was you. It was,
No,
wasn't
it
it?
wasn't, man. I'm gonna dive right in here and I'm gonna ask this question right now.
All right.
What?
Do you think it's weird that people watch porn?
What do you mean? Do I think?
Do you think it's weird that you sit there and clap your own dick to other people getting fucking railed?
No.
I don't think it's weird per se.
But like, if you think about it, it's a little weird.
Well, they've been doing it for forever.
yeah,
Don't you think
Yeah,
monkeys
but-
watch other monkeys have sex?
No,
No.
What?
no, they do.
They do.
For sure.
I bet you they do.
yeah.
But don't you like? You've never like had a good wank session after you're like, fuck, I'm ashamed of myself.
A wank.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna add on a little bit to this. If you don't think that's weird, what about like voyeurism? Like actually watching it in real life, like someone's.
If
you-
you're
Well, I feel
two
like
people
you're-
are fucking in a room and you're sitting in the corner on the chair, just enjoying it.
Like you're
That's
saying,
weird.
do,
Yeah,
do
but
I
who-
think
yeah.
cocks are okay? No, cocks should be killed.
Well, fuck.
kink shaming, you're
No,
kink
that-
shaming people.
yeah. See, like the
Come
only
and
the only
fight me.
line between that is
My
the
address
computer
is
screen versus real life.
I find it weird that we just watch other people rail each other all the time,
I get it, but it's kind of like
every day, like 3 times a day, and just
all day, every day. I don't know.
You 3 times a day.
no.
I feel like lots
That's
of
why you
people
take so many
are.
coffee breaks.
So I don't know. I feel like it's people trying to fulfill a fantasy that they can't
But there's
fulfill
some
themselves, you know?
there's some weird ass fantasies out there now.
Yeah.
You ever just roll through the public page on Pornhub and just like, dude, what the fuck is
Or
going on?
well, yeah, just all the incest shit, like the stepbrother, stepdad.
Okay, that's not
stepmom.
incest though.
No, but it's implied. Like
Yeah.
they're like just below.
Young Jimmy fucks his real mom.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what's
While
weird though?
dad's out of town. Yeah,
Like something that is kind of a weird fact for me is that they had to make incest illegal because people were fucking around in their own family so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, they were just
Yeah.
doing
That,
it.
like
so much.
that's so weird.
Yeah, like, well, it was actually pretty popular, like, back in, I don't know, a long
'Cause who
time
else were
ago.
they gonna fuck?
That you wanted to do that, you know, keep it in the family, keep the
wish.
bloodline strong.
Yeah.
That's
Do
how
it.
they saw it.
You're like in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
realistically though, back in I don't know Black Plague times, would you really want to go out and find some chick to fuck when you can just fuck your sister that you know already doesn't have the Black Plague?
Yeah.
I get, yeah.
Oh,
looking
we're talking
back
about during
then,
the Black Plague.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Back Plague.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. I don't know. Not for me.
Yeah.
Obviously not for you. It's not for anyone.
What's your favorite genre of yours?
I got no idea. Well, since Black Lives Matter, we got
Ebony, baby.
Woo! You're a piece of shit.
I don't know.
Why? You don't watch black porn?
Well, yeah, but like, yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah.
I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of porn because I actually have sex. So
So
That doesn't matter, man. I feel like if you're consistently getting fucked, you still watch porn.
that's true.
Like, you still have to have a wank, just like some me time.
yeah, I don't
You
know.
just need to stop and like, I haven't treated myself in a little while, and
Sometimes
maybe you
your
gotta hop in the shower when the honey's not looking.
sometimes your hands work best. Hey,
Well,
weird thing about me, I can't fucking come if I'm standing up.
That's no. I know what you mean. That's the same thing with me.
Yeah.
Why?
Like I
What?
have to be either like on my back or I can do it on my knees, but I can't when I'm standing up. Or like if I'm leaned on something, but if I'm fully supporting my own weight
What about-
standing up, couldn't do it.
What about when you're wall sitting?
Like,
Like
even-
in gym class.
No,
I used to
probably
come
couldn't
doing
do
that
that.
all the time.
Yeah,
even, if,
that's what you're into.
even if your gym teacher's giving you a rub and tug,
Yeah.
or
What? Come on.
It's fucking wrestling your Hans.
I'd be
throwing dudes around and you have to do a wall sit.
So
you don't come.
No,
Is that-
Come on.
Like, that even goes for when you're banging and, like, they're on the edge of the bed and you're standing, you know, doing it to them. And
No, he has to lay on his
He's,
side.
and he's
and
feeding
no-
his old lady. So
he has to lay
hold
down.
on.
Let's lay down. Yeah.
yeah. So, like, if you're
I'm not
standing
fucking
up,
with you. Like if
like-
I'm standing up, I'll go and fucking.
You have to lay down.
At some point, I'll have to go and.
So you leave the standing up bedside fucking for the middle.
okay, who blessed you with this gift, man? What the fuck?
What do you mean?
Gift.
Well, fuck, you could just
doesn't
go
seem like a
forever.
gift
You
to
could
me.
go in.
My
You could
Pretty
go
much.
until you need
My
to.
Yeah.
headphones just kicked out, boys.
Whoops.
Oh, I'm back in.
Zach's back in. He's back in the game.
Back
Yeah.
in black.
Zach's back in the ebony.
Mine haven't been working this entire time, but it's
Yeah,
okay. I can
just-
figure
dude,
that out.
mine-
next time.
mine-
Fiddle around with that thing. Yeah.
Mine couldn't be all the way in. It had to be a little way out, just at the right angle.
Yeah, I don't know what's so gay about those.
They're
I think
Astro
it's
headphones, they're
just
pieces
that
of
I'm
shit.
using a Beats wire for Astros. I
Oh
think
yeah.
maybe.
Do you have a wire for the Astros?
No, well I do, but they have the Xbox plug-in.
Try
you know?
those fucking things. My mic.
All right.
You know what I came to a conclusion though of kind of
Okay.
like when I was a kid, man.
You
I
got
could jack
raped,
off
you
to
didn't
like
realize?
anything, like
Yeah.
like fucking any kind of porn.
Sister.
But like I no.
Oh.
But after like I like for me to have a good weighing session, I have to watch like very specific porn. I feel like it's like
How long does it last though?
once you have you want okay, I got a good fucking
Okay, no. Finish your thought first. Though.
Yeah, yeah.
okay. But like no man, like I feel like now I have to watch like shit that I'm like
What are you
into. I guess like
That
when
you're
you-
like really into.
I guess
yeah,
like
yeah,
once you're like experienced, you know what you like.
yeah. Okay.
And like you got to stick to that subject because before it's like you didn't know until you actually had sex. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like you're like, oh fuck, that'd be sick,
yeah.
but it's not like that. So yeah,
Are you saying you treated porn differently before and after you
yeah,
had sex?
Yeah. Well, I
Oh,
mean, like
yeah.
really before it'd be like super like innocent shit.
whoa, this is how it is.
The thing about
Watching chicks scissor and
Yeah.
the thing about porn for me is that I don't get all of the religious groups that like say that it's literally like Satan incarnated. I don't get it.
It's because I don't even, I don't understand that either. It's just because I bet you at one time, one priest guy was like, oh, I mean,
Well, so
I
many
don't really
people
like
are
it,
like,
so
oh,
they were
it
just
gives
like,
you unexpected expectations in the bedroom and shit like that. I've
It
never.
does.
It's not just. It's not.
I
just
don't know if
porn
I've
either.
ever had issues fucking getting there.
Well, that's
though.
not
Like,
religious groups. That's a lot of people that say
That's
that.
true. Like
Yeah.
non-religious people are getting into it now, saying that it ruins your relationships, it ruins your brain. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
it definitely fucks with your expectations and like, I forget who I was listening to, but they were saying like it fucked with their actual sex life because what they thought they were gonna be getting, like they watched so much porn that it turned into like they were just disappointed.
Yeah.
It's like a realized like that's real life to them.
Yeah, and it was just
But
like,
it's
oh, this
not.
sucks.
Yeah, where like you're gonna, you watch that entire time, and the first time it happens, like say the first time you get head, you're thinking you're gonna get that fucking 3,000 gawk combo where the girl
The
can't e-
triple
where
cripple.
where 90% of the time the girl can't
Wombo
get past
combo.
the tip. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna fuck with your expectations. So.
Okay, whoa, easy there, big dog.
I
Poor
got a
tipper on a guy.
I'm not saying me. I'm just
I haven't had a chick that wasn't able to go 4 inches to the balls, but
Wait, you guys don't put the balls in?
oh yeah, okay, no way. Okay, I got a funny fucking story actually.
I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna go.
Okay,
Yeah, see you later.
so in like I was probably like 6th, 7th grade, and I was hanging out with a couple boys who were older than me and shit, and they
Not
were
that much older.
well, it was their buddies too, but and we were talking about wanking, and I ain't never done it before, and they're like,
6th or 7th grade, you never done before.
I guess I was probably like 11.
Okay,
12.
pause. What fucking grade did you guys start beating off in?
man, we get it.
I'm
You're
not gonna
massive.
include that. That's gross.
Yeah,
That's a fucked up personal part of my life.
Okay.
Just leave it in.
Yeah, no, I'd cut it.
Leave it in.
No.
Anyway.
Okay, anyways, I was in like grade 6 or 7. I was talking to just boy talk.
Like right now.
Yeah. And they're talking about wanking. I never did it or whatever. And they're like talking about it. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. How long do you guys normally last?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool. Fuck, I don't even want to tell this story.
Just tell it.
I know this one.
I go home. Nighttime. I'm fucking feeling it now. So I go to I go to wank. I put a timer on my iPod for 5 minutes. I start it. I'm just rubbing. All of a sudden, 5 minutes. Beep beep. I'm like, oh, guess I can't come yet. Shut my iPod off and went to bed.
No, but weren't you afraid? Weren't you like? Didn't you think something was wrong with you because you couldn't come in 5 minutes?
Well, I'm just like, I just thought I wasn't like mature enough to
You
go.
weren't in the bracket yet.
Yeah, I was above the average at that point, boys.
The first time, because I was raised like super religious, right? So the first time I actually
Which is
fucking
weird.
beat off, I remember I wanted like, it was like right before the summer, and I remember I was a little kid.
Going to Bible camp.
No, it was right before the summer. I remember I was a little kid, and I waited because I thought I was like sinning, right? Like I thought I had to
God.
tell
Go
somebody.
tell your priest.
I thought that I
your
needed
priest
to
to
tell
jerk
my
you off.
fucking dad, right?
Right.
Oh my.
So I waited
God.
until he got drunk one night at the lake.
No.
And I go and I tell him, and he's like, "What the fuck are you telling me this for?"
you're just. In
he's like, it's like normal, you know that, right? And then I was like,
I was just testing
That was a weird breakfast the next morning.
You should have just been like, keep drinking, Dad. I don't want you to remember this.
And that's why,
remember this.
that's why there were no breakfast sausages the next morning.
yeah.
Did you find your stuff you're looking for?
No,
No.
I lost it
We're just
completely.
freestyling.
Yeah, we're freestyling. I was looking for stuff on Reddit that I had seen. Or sorry, not Reddit. I don't use Reddit. I was like, I was looking for stuff that I
Undisclosed
found
website.
earlier. Undisclosed website number 1. It was on the relationship advice subreddit, and it was just really funny. I'm gonna try and find it later, but
I got a question. Would you guys ever date a porn star?
No,
No. What?
I'd never date a sex worker. We had this conversation once. I can't.
sex worker. Well, sex worker is different than porn star.
Same thing. Still
What?
sex working industry.
When somebody
No.
says sex worker, I think of like a prostitute
Yeah.
or
No, but
Yeah,
like
I'm the
it is
same.
sex work.
I
though,
think-
like-
yeah, it is literally sex
Yeah,
work.
we
but-
had this conversation, and I think it's everything to do with it. OnlyFans, still sex worker to me.
What?
Nope, wouldn't do it.
I just think that's
I
a
mean,
chick
what
with a
else
lot
would-
of time on her hands.
What else would you classify it as?
I don't know. a hobby.
You're making money from sex work. You're a sex worker.
I guess if they,
Sexualizing yourself.
I guess if they devote their entire lives, then yeah, I guess it could be
What about you?
sex worker.
Would you date a porn star?
It depends on the porn star, really.
Like anybody of your choice.
I don't know, man.
You get to choose whoever you want. Would you still date her?
Yeah, maybe. I think this question was asked to me like a couple weeks ago, and I think I answered no, but I didn't really think about it all that much. Probably would.
Yeah.
But you?
Oh yeah, it depends on the same.
If she was
same as
really
Jake.
nice.
Man, okay, I'm going to just throw this out here. Riley Reed, if you ever listen to this podcast,
She won't.
Definitely not.
or Lana Rhodes, and you break up with Hey Big Mike,
Which you should.
slide in my
That
DMs.
guy's a loser.
Oh yeah,
I just throwing that out there.
it's gonna happen. We're gonna blow up after this, hey?
I
Yeah.
hope so.
Riley Reed's
Oh,
gonna slide
yeah.
in your DMs sometime
I
now.
hope so.
Yeah, no, I can't. I have a real problem with actually dating a porn star for some reason. Like that was the same thing when Jake and Ryan.
But you don't have to worry about it now,
I'm
because you'll
not-
never date a porn star.
I'm not worrying about it. I'm just saying I just have a weird issue with it.
I
don't
can
know.
understand, like if you're dating that person, you want their body to be like private to you and them. You don't.
It's not even
if you're-
that. I think
it
I'm
wouldn't
too
even be
jealous of some guy with a fucking absolute unit on him. You know,
A piece,
Trying to-
like
as
I'll
they
never
would say.
feel
Yeah,
like I'll
but-
never feel like I'm good enough. You know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But you had a piece on you. You do have a piece on you. You showed us before the podcast started.
Yeah, big time.
He walked downstairs with his wiener hanging out.
Yeah.
Looked like a garlic sausage from Drake. Like Drake, Drake meats.
Drake meets.
That's our soundboard in the background. We're just getting it ready.
Yeah, those are our funny special effects.
Somebody's squeaking a clown nose in here. What else happened this week, guys? Any big news? Oh, North Korea blew up a South Korean embassy,
Yeah.
but there was nobody in it. But still, they still blew it up just to send a message, which is kind of a boss move.
Kind of balls.
It's kind of a
Well,
boss move.
Everybody just gave up on the whole thing that everybody thought Kim Jong Un was dead. So
but yeah, that just got dropped.
yeah, they just gave up on that.
Even if he is dead and there's a replacement, whatever.
Who
I don't really
cares?
care.
Well, isn't his sister the replacement or something like that?
No, I mean
His
that
sister
didn't
would
even happen.
technically, if he died, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he were to die,
Yeah.
then she would replace. But I meant by replacement, I meant a body double that looks exactly like
It
him.
looks.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Because that's
yeah.
that's the thing, right? A lot of people are saying that it's just a body double that was put in place.
Well, people always said that about like Hitler and shit. Too.
Yeah.
Well, and there's
And
still
JFK.
conspiracy. Yeah,
Anymore.
conspiracy theorists to think JFK's still alive. Or
What?
that his.
His body double was in the car.
Yeah, and then that whole Q movement.
Yeah.
They all think that that's JFK's son that runs that.
JFK's son is dead. JFK Jr.
Yeah.
died in a plane crash.
Well, they think
No, he
that
didn't
was
die.
faked. Yeah.
Wow.
See that? Big brains.
Smooth brain.
Cone head.
Cone head. Ben, pull up some current events. Talk about a bit of current events.
All right.
That seems a little too relevant.
Yeah, we're...
No. Search up irrelevant news. We're looking for the irrelevant news, people.
Oh, you mean the coronavirus?
Oh!
What a conspiracy theory, hey?
Well, it's just
Oh! Okay, wait. Can I interject here?
give her.
I just had a funny. When I was going up to the lake the other day on Sunday night, when our power was out at home, I was gonna stop in for a little poutine and onion rings at a restaurant in the lake right next to ours that we have to drive through to Guitar Lake, and
Big time.
so I called in beforehand and I said, hey man,
The blue acoustic?
yeah. No, I call in. I'm like, hey man, I just need a poutine and onion rings. He's like, yeah, no problem. I'm not busy anyway. I'm gonna cook it right up for you. No problem. So I get there.
Yeah.
I walk in the door. It's fucking pouring rain outside, by the way. So I'm like not gonna go wait out in my car because I'd have to walk through the pouring rain again. So I'm like, once I get in there, I'm gonna wait till my food's done. And this place is kind of weird. Like it's like a restaurant / grocery store. And so I get in there. I'm like, hey man, how's it going? He's like, not bad or whatever. And then he goes back into the kitchen, and he's cooking in the kitchen, cooking it up. I don't know what he's cooking, by the way. And he's like, I'm waiting outside. I'm waiting out in the grocery store area for a real long time.
Yeah.
And in my time sitting out in the grocery store area, I see a purple box of cereal up on the shelf. I'm like, don't know what that is. So I walk over to him, I'm like, oh, it's Lucky Charms. They changed their box? No, they didn't change their box. What they did is it's Lucky Charms with Frosted Flakes in them.
They did a collab.
They did a fucking collab.
Okay.
Then, so that's just a side part of the story, which is awesome. So then, I'm waiting there, and he comes out, and he's like, just those, or he's like, I don't think he says just those, but he rings me up. I'm like, whatever. I pay for him. I was like, man, I think he gave me too much change back. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was like, I'll keep the change, whatever. Give me $15 back and like a toonie. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And so he goes back into the fucking kitchen. I'm still waiting for my food. And like 5 minutes later, he comes fucking ripping out, like sprinting from the back of the kitchen. Like, it scared me. He's like, did you just hear the phone ringing? I was like, no. He's like staring at me. And I'm like shocked by him. I'm like, no, I didn't hear the phone ringing. He's like, oh, I could have sworn it rang. I'm like, what? I was like, no, it didn't ring. He's like, oh, okay, no problem. What are you still doing here, by the way? I'm like, waiting for my food. He's like, food? He's like, what'd you get? He's like, what'd you get? I was like, poutine and onion rings. He's like, oh! I'm like, what have you been doing back there this whole time? Like,
Just no idea.
And then he's like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. And then I pay for as I'm paying for my food, he's like, yeah, sorry, we can only use cash right now. Because, you know, we're all going to make money during these trying times. So immediately I'm thinking, this guy's not paying his taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, like, you know, we're all going to make money during this COVID thing. Hey, did you hear, a lot of people are saying, I'm starting to believe it, that this is all a big tax scam. I'm like, what? I'm like, really? And he nods his head and he fucking turns around and goes back into the kitchen.
Who is this guy?
I don't know, man.
He thought you were a narc, eh?
Well, no, yeah, I think he maybe thought I was a fucking agent, like
Is this
a Man in Black.
Is this
A
the
Man in
same
Black.
place that we went when we were filming my movie and he was being all weird with us that one time? Trying to sell us stuff off of the shelves?
Oh, yeah, it is the same place.
Yeah. That guy's weird.
He
Like,
is a
every
strange
time I
cat.
drive by, he's just looking at me through the window.
Because he thinks every person that drives by is a potential customer.
Yeah.
Even though I'm the only guy that ever goes there, apparently.
He's the IRL Mr. Krabs.
Me $1 million.
Hey,
Oh,
bud.
SpongeBob's gay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
new and I hate that.
What?
Yeah, the Nickelodeon said SpongeBob's gay.
Yeah.
Like, since day one?
Yeah, well, apparently. I don't know.
SpongeBob is
I
a
thought he
sponge.
was-
He's a non-sexual being.
I thought he was
lot of
clapping
holes.
Sandy's cheeks. Fuck.
Sandy Cheeks.
Yeah.
No, he's clapping Patrick.
Patrick,
I almost
yeah.
called him SpongeBob. He's clapping SpongeBob.
I would have been happy if they would have said he's asexual because
sponge.
he has no sexual organs because he's a sponge, but
No, but okay, he's not even a sea sponge. He's a fucking kitchen sponge.
he's
Yeah,
never
that's
shown
There's also a
sexuality
squirrel in it.
at any point in time in that show. Why do they have to make him
loves
gay?
it.
Did
Squidward,
all of a
though.
sudden he had like a boyfriend on an episode?
No,
or,
they
like-
just said on Twitter that he's gay because of Pride Month or something.
Yeah.
Which is like whatever. At least just if you're gonna make him a gay sponge, write him as a gay sponge from the beginning. Don't just cater to gay people.
20 years
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, 20
They're
years
they're
later
just
after the
appealing
fact.
to the crowd
Like
now,
J.K.
yeah.
Rowling saying, "Oh yeah, Hermione was trans from
Oh,
the
people
start,
can't-
or a black girl from the start."
People can't handle not being like these brands can't handle not being with the times now.
I know.
They'll change anything. They'll ruin a legacy 100 years going.
Just
as
to
long as it
appeal-
makes them look good on a Twitter post.
I
Yeah.
can't even imagine gay people being like, "Yes, SpongeBob's fucking gay." Like I can't
Yeah.
even. They're probably just like, "Whatever, dude, he's gay." They should have wrote him as a gay guy in the first place.
I don't know. I know a fair bit of gay people.
Do you?
No.
But
But
you.
the ones that I do know that are gay don't really care about this shit.
Yeah.
They're
Who I
not
know
really
is gay.
vocal about any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Which
Zack helped out the gay crowd about a week ago.
Did I?
Yeah, you sold them a float for the gay pride parade.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
he's got no idea what you're talking about.
I do have no idea.
You know what a
Yeah.
float in a parade is?
No.
What? It's the things that go down the street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just making a boat joke. Zach sold a gay guy a boat the other day. And he's like, "Hi, Zach."
Talk like that.
Hi, Zach. Thank you, Zach.
Jake moves his vehicle. Thanks.
He goes, "Thanks." He's a nice
Why
fellow,
you
though.
disrespecting him?
I'm not.
He's a nice dude.
Really nice guy.
Pierce,
Pierce fucked him.
probably.
I would.
Um,
Guy's got a dumper on him.
Fuck off. That's all I hear. These guys are drinking. They're like, nice ass on ya.
We're always slapping his ass, looking at his ass. You got a fatty on him.
I can't help it. It's genetics.
Yeah, well, even your girl there, she was like, yeah, Pierce has got a fat ass.
He's got a wagon.
Fuck.
Big dump truck on
Yeah.
you, Pierce.
I can't help it, man.
Back it up.
How much can you carry with that?
Okay, me and Jake were arguing about this when you were playing Xbox the other day.
Does it involve me?
Yeah, we were talking about how big your nipples are.
Oh, just straight pepperonis, man.
Big
No.
peps.
Oh my
No.
God, you
Don't
want
give
them?
him the last one. Save that for later.
Just give it to him so he has no more. But we were talking.
I
sounded
really
like
thought
you
he was
actually-
gonna do it.
Yeah, it sounded like you actually bit into
I
that.
did.
He did bite
No,
into
no,
it.
like
bones?
break it off though.
Milk bones are just stone wheat thins. You ever eat one?
What?
You ever eat stone wheat thins crackers?
Yeah.
That's a milk bone.
No, it's not.
No,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
not, dude.
Eat it. It tastes
Those
exactly
are,
like
those are
one.
like beef and bacon flavor and shit.
Yeah, well, it's just a beef and bacon flavored stone wheat thin.
All right. So go back to your story, Zach. Continue.
So me and Jake are arguing on Xbox about Matt Groening. Do you know who Matt Groening is? If I'm
Yeah,
We weren't really arguing. We were just having a discussion.
Do you think he's a time traveler?
Because he's predicted so much of this shit.
Okay, but what else? He just predicted something again recently. I forget what it was.
What the whole
Look up all the fucking conspiracies by Simpsons. Oh, this was the biggest one. Okay, so
Pierce just, he's gonna fucking.
they were trying to figure out a physics theorem in, I think it was the 60s or 70s,
Yeah.
and they were like the best scientists in the world, like astrophysicists and mathematicians and all this, were trying to figure it out for super long, and they couldn't figure it out. And I think they spent like $4 billion on it trying to solve it. And on an episode in like 99 in The Simpsons, fucking Homer Simpson was playing this like super smart dude, and they had the answer of the theorem written on a chalkboard in an episode of The Simpsons like 12 years before they figured it out.
Yeah, I remember watching a video on that, and somebody disproved that somehow. I don't know. I completely forget the video. I block it out of my mind. I said, well, it's crazy how much that they actually predict.
Yeah.
I will admit it is crazy how much stuff coincides with what they make.
Or you can be on the other side of it and say, oh, well, because they work for the
Illuminati.
They work for the Illuminati, so they
shadow
just are giving us hints of what's going to happen because they already know. Like they just send out a memo before, like they're like, yeah, we're gonna bomb the Twin Towers next week. So
Here's a company-wide email. Make sure you all read it. Matt Groening, you're supposed to do an illustration soon.
Yeah.
About what we're doing.
If the Illuminati's listening, please
Hire
sign
me.
us so we can get famous.
Yeah, sign
Yeah.
me, please. I don't care about selling my soul. Honestly, you guys can have it. I'd rather just give me some money. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just want to buy a Lambo.
I'll be your puppet all
I'll
day.
be your puppet, honestly. But hook some strings on me. I don't care.
Only if I get a hookup with Jennifer Aniston when I'm famous.
You think she's in it? Theoretically, if it was real, you think she'd be in it?
No. She's too hot.
I think, what's his name? Matt LeBlanc is in it.
That guy
I think he's the leader.
that guy's doing way too many addies.
I don't know who Matt LeBlanc is.
You ever
Joey in Friends.
Oh, I've never seen Friends.
All
Kill
right, so
yourself.
that's the end
Let's
of the
move on.
podcast.
We will see you never because Pierce is dead after this episode.
And we don't have an audio guy anymore, so last episode, bye. Speaking of shitty shows, you guys ever watch The Office? Just
That
kidding.
show,
I like
that
The
show
Office.
fucking sucks.
No, I was gonna say Space Force.
I heard
It's a
it's
bad
shit.
show. Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never watched it.
I watched
not
watched
good.
a few episodes of it. I didn't hate it.
I mean, it's just not.
It's nice to see Steve Carell, but other than that, it's like,
Yeah. I wish they didn't do something that is like politically. Like they're obviously making fun of that Space Force that is being.
well,
a thing.
absolutely, they're making fun of it, but it doesn't seem that. Like, have you actually watched it?
No.
It doesn't seem in your face at all.
No, I know, but it's just like the reason I say that is it's a political fad.
Yeah.
With like back in like I think it was like 2004 maybe on Comedy Central there was a show called Little Bush. Remember Little Bush?
No.
It was just like how many episodes can you make about George Bush the president? a comedy show. Like, there's only so much you can make.
Yeah.
Even after, like, what's gonna happen when he's out of office in fucking 4 years?
Yeah,
You
like
know?
it's kind of like a one-time thing, but they did that for they
he's
did
not
that
hot
for
on
Trump
CNN
and
anymore.
that kind of shit too.
Yeah, and that's not like, I don't know when Trump isn't gonna be hot on CNN, but when he's not hot on CNN, also you can just get all the Trump entertainment you need just on the news. He's a cartoon himself.
Yeah.
So you don't even need a cartoon of Donald Trump.
I think I said this in the last episode that I think he's just pulling a big meme on everyone.
I think honestly,
because
when he announced he was running, I think he wasn't really that serious, and then it was like, whoa,
All of a
now I
sudden
can
it got
run.
Big on him.
Yeah, and I feel like his wife is kind of stuck. Like, she was like, I didn't sign on for this. I just signed on for being a billionaire's wife.
I'd fuck her.
Well, yeah, I think she might be a man, but yeah,
Ivanka?
that's his daughter, Melania.
That's definitely a dude. Still suck your titties though.
Ben squeaking his clown nose again.
Yeah.
Guys,
I was playing with my toy.
Ben, quit chewing on that toy.
man, it is you that smells like piss dog. You
Piss
must
dog.
have it on your paws or something.
he's rubbing up against your shoulder.
Yeah,
Why would he have piss on his shoulders?
because he had his paws on my shoulders.
Oh,
Yeah.
pissy shoulders.
Pissy shoulders.
Maybe it's coming from your pants.
Probably. It's me that stinks.
Okay, well, I guess now would be a good time for the surprise.
What's our surprise?
Um,
Okay, that's enough of that, Chico.
I mean, if we want to go with the Simpsons thing, when you told me to search it up, I got some things here that they predicted.
wait,
Unless Jake has got a surprise ready.
we're gonna do that after my surprise.
Okay.
So, I'm about to open up
A big can of whoop ass.
the podcast hotline. I registered one today, hooked it up to a sublease on my phone. We have a hotline. We can get people to call in. The lines are open. We have some callers that will call in. I know this for sure. I put the number out there. I registered the number.
Okay, but how? This is a serious question because I never heard of this either. None of us are aware.
Yeah, no, I just dropped this on you guys.
that- Jake
Completely
did
surprised
this.
about this.
So do you actually have a real number?
I do.
That they can call?
Yep.
But how do we know when they're gonna call because we do our podcast?
I get an information. I can open the line at any time.
Are we getting calls tonight?
We will be getting calls tonight because I just opened the line. It's 1-800-4556. 1-800-4556 is a subletted line attached to my phone number.
Is that like 1-800-jack-off type stuff?
Basically, we're running a sex line.
I'll put myself out for money.
Fuck it. So we can just wait till the first caller comes in. I don't know when it's gonna. Oh,
We got a caller!
we got a caller. We got our first caller. Hey, everybody, hang on. Hey, what's up, buddy? You're on the This Week in Irrelevance podcast. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Not bad. Who are you calling, or where are you calling from? Who are you?
My name is James. I'm calling from
Regina, Saskatchewan. Everybody, holy.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Is that Zach?
That's me,
That's
dude.
Zach.
How you doing?
Oh.
Are you a fan of the show, or did you get this from
Yeah,
4chan? I put the number out on
I've been
4chan.
listening to you guys. I've been listening to you guys since number one, since the pilot.
Number one. Feels
Big
like
time.
yesterday. Feels like yesterday.
It does feel like yesterday. And I just wanted to call, and I just had a couple things I wanted to say.
Go ahead, buddy.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
What do you mean?
The fucking code you gave me for hobodixies.com doesn't work. They
What?
can't fucking honor it.
What are you talking about?
They fucking charged me double.
Oh my god!
Did you use the promo code?
Did you use the right code?
I used the right fucking code. Of
Oh.
course I used the right code.
Did
I
anyone
do the
check?
podcast, don't I?
Yeah. Well, I mean, as our only fan, we should honor the agreement. But to be fair, we don't really know if the website is still running.
What do you
running.
mean?
Well, it was kind of a shady website. It came off the light side of the web.
Who did you talk to get that sponsorship set up?
I don't know. He just emailed us.
What was his email? I fucking want it.
Oh
I
well.
fucking talk to this guy. This is bullshit. I
So
want my fucking money back. They sent me the wrong kind too.
well, no, we still got your money, but you're not getting it back because it's already been spent. But
What did you spend it on? What do you mean?
I have a lot of McDonald's.
We needed to get Ben a mic.
Sorry, buddy. I guess.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for
dude.
thanks for calling, man. Really appreciate your call.
Man, fuck you guys. Zach, I hate you. I'm gonna knock you out like that dyke.
Suck my fucking dick.
Hey,
Fuck you!
Thanks for calling in, buddy. Have a good night.
Fuck you. Kill yourself.
Wow.
First good caller. Wow, thank you,
Thank
James
you.
from Regina.
Yeah, thank
What a
you,
good
James
guy.
from
Those
Regina.
fucking Regina cats.
I like that guy, honestly. A lot of passion.
He was very passionate about
Yeah.
our podcast.
Really passionate.
Not afraid to say what was on his mind either.
I respect that.
Yeah.
though.
I was wondering who did the order because there was only one order from Hobo's Dick Cheese.
Yeah,
so
I know. It was kind of weird.
Oh, Ben, did you send in your extra 1 pound of personal dick cheese?
I actually sent in 3.
3 pounds.
I had a little bit extra.
Well,
yeah,
that's probably why
perfect.
they charge him double.
That
I
could
didn't.
be.
I didn't
that's
shower while we
premium
were at the
stuff.
lake.
What was
so-
that young man's name?
James.
James.
From
James,
Regina,
if you-
Saskatchewan.
James, when this podcast episode comes out and you listen to this, we will get you a refund in full, and Pierce will throw in 2 extra pounds of his own dick cheese.
Yeah.
2 extra pounds. It comes off real creamy too.
Oh yeah.
He's been cultivating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, thank you, James.
That was unexpected, eh?
Yeah, I didn't expect us to get a call that quickly, but
I didn't even know this was live.
yeah, this is live. Just so everybody knows, it is live. We're streaming on Justin.tv.
No.
Anyway, sorry, we just saw a really funny joke that somebody wrote on the whiteboard here. Ben, what are we looking at on the computer?
Well, I had some irrelevant ones. There's a 3-eyed fish that they got right, but this one is kind of
We're talking about the Simpsons thing. Just so
yeah,
everybody
the
knows.
Simpsons thing. Yeah, this one is
You threw me on track there.
this one is kind of cool, and I feel like it's not set up because it's a fucking tiger attack. Well, the Siegfried and Roy tiger attack happened. It was
I think that was predictable.
it was
Exactly,
an
you're
that,
playing
was,
with
that
tigers.
was one of the most predictable ones.
yeah, that was an episode in
bound to happen.
1993 that they got. There was
When
a
did
horror.
it happen, though?
In 2003, Roy Hornet of Siegfried and Roy was attacked during a live performance.
Yeah, he got fucked up.
Yeah,
he didn't
did.
die, though.
No, I don't think so.
Sustained severe injuries, it says
Yeah.
here. On,
Which you would if you're fighting a
yeah.
tiger.
And then there's a horse meat scandal. That kinda,
Yeah, in England.
Yeah, that kind of happened 9 years after
But that's
the
always
episode.
kind of been a joke, though, that people are putting, like, gross meats in fast food and shit.
Like I'm seeing on his screen right now, it says smartwatches, but really,
That's pretty predictable.
it
you
is
know? Yeah.
super predictable thinking
Well,
about that.
Star Trek predicted, like, a cell phone back in 1969.
Yeah, so
They got the invention of the shard right in England. Like they
Yeah.
they predicted that I mean, it could have been in fucking talking back then, but that's you never know what happens. You don't really know what Matt Groening's
Yeah,
fucking.
but how would the writers and animators from The Simpsons hear about
exactly?
And
Some
it
fucking-
was in like exact pretty much
Yeah.
placement. Eh?
Yeah, and the construction of the building started 14 years after the episode. So it's like,
Yeah.
were they really planning this fucking building 14 years prior? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's nothing really insane. Like I remember. Oh, here's the discovery of the Higgs. I don't know how to say that equation.
boson.
Yeah,
that was the one I was talking
they.
about.
Yeah, that's the one Zach was talking about earlier. The episode in 1998 called "The Wizard of Evergreen Terrace." Homer becomes an inventor and is shown in front of a complicated equation on a blackboard, and
It was
how
just,
Zach said it just pretty much they showed the correct formula, fucking however many years before, and
it was
they-
basically just an episode of Simpsons Goodwill Hunting.
yeah. They also got the Ebola outbreak.
Yeah.
Did it specifically say Ebola?
Yeah, it says literally on the
Ebola
book,
viruses. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
Curious
Ebola-
George and the Ebola virus.
Ebola has been around for fucking decades, though.
Yeah, isn't it a strain of viruses kind
Yeah,
of
just
thing?
like Corona. Corona's a strain.
Yeah, I forget what it's from, but
Yeah.
SARS.
yeah,
I think
it's a SARS
yeah,
strain.
I don't even know what SARS is, but I think it's something like that. Pneumonia-like illness.
Yeah, I don't really know. Like I remember the one insane one that was really really popular was the Trump one when he was going like up that escalator. There was
Yeah.
signs that were correct. I don't know if that was just Simpsons fans
But
that were like fucking with everyone at that point, but
I think, honestly, yeah, that one's fucking weird because it looks exactly like it. But
Yeah.
I remember seeing something about either that one was fake or whatever. But to be fair, Trump.
What?
Yeah, what? Trump has been talking about running for president, and he's tried to run for president a lot before.
And he was the man in the late 90s.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. He was like fucking famous, and like you think he's famous now? I bet you was even more. Wow,
Pretty
he was
close.
really famous in the 90s.
No,
and
but
then
now
2000s.
he's the most famous person in the world.
Well, yeah, and the most powerful.
He just
person in
did
the
this for fucking followers.
yeah, just to revitalize the gram.
world.
It's a big stunt.
He did it to boost his OnlyFans.
I would buy Trump's only.
Me too.
Fucking arse on that guy.
See the mushroom dick or what?
Pancake?
Now that guy's all 6'2", baby. Woo!
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Down to the
man.
shorts.
I couldn't believe that. Thinking about Trump, like looking at me, thinking that dude's like 5'8".
He doesn't look
Yeah.
tall.
He looks like a little bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Okay, Secret Service not involved. Would you fight him?
Just me versus Trump?
Yeah, who would
Yeah,
win?
no,
now?
I would take that dude's fucking head off for real.
Well, I mean,
I
his
think
hair
that
would probably come first.
I'll probably roundhouse kick him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You wouldn't fuck Trump up?
I don't know if I would. He's
wouldn't
got a
fuck
lot.
Trump.
He's got a lot. Well, right now he's an old man, so I feel like it would
That's
be
true.
unfair.
He's
Yeah.
73
But, like,
or something.
Is that how old he is?
Yeah,
He's
old.
fucking
Dude,
old.
He's geriatric.
In his prime, could he kick your ass?
No, he's that bitch, man. He dodged the draft.
Did he?
Yeah. He was a draft
Yeah.
dodger. He even went to West Point.
You know what? I just gotta throw some respect out real quick. I saw it was Clint Eastwood's, I think, his 90th birthday
What?
yesterday. So I just want to say happy birthday to Clint.
That's
Happy
ridiculous.
birthday, Clint
Yeah,
Eastwood.
happy
I've been
birthday, man.
loving
He's
you
my
since I was a
uncle. Did you guys
child.
know that?
Yeah, I bet.
He's actually his dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
Can you get me his autograph?
And his uncle. It's incest.
Yeah, sure.
I wouldn't actually know. I've never watched any of his movies.
Clint's
so.
a fucking legend, though, dude.
I think actually he's calling the line right now. Just kidding.
Clint!
Clint, good to hear from you. Hey there, boys.
I was just gonna say.
How are you?
You boys good?
Yeah, thanks for the happy birthday shout out there.
Yeah.
Well, since we're on the
Guys.
subject of shoutouts, I'd like to shout out our listener from Virginia. That,
Yo, yes!
both episodes.
Yeah, Virginia.
The FBI/CIA agent. Good.
Yeah.
We're proud of you, buddy.
Yo, if you listen to this, don't
We love
don't
you.
call that number Jake just put out.
It doesn't
not a
actually
real number.
exist.
It's not a real
Yeah.
number.
We
Anyone
actually-
listening to
we,
this?
we didn't know that guy was calling though. Like none of us had an idea.
No, I
except-
didn't.
No,
I
we
didn't
didn't.
tell anybody that I had a caller lined up, but I organized that earlier.
But yeah, dude, Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
Hey.
And then the guy from England.
We got an email
Spears,
set up
England?
on our Spotify account, don't we?
We have an email set up on all of them. It's irrelevancepod@gmail.com.
So if
All
you
right.
guys are
Spell
are
it.
gonna start frequent listening, man, shoot us
Shoot
some
us-
stuff. Even
drop us a
even
line.
just shoot us a message saying, "Hey, what's up, boys?" And we'll fucking
We can
Yeah,
shout
yeah.
you out on the,
We'll
on the
always-
podcast.
yeah, we'll always give a what's up to the followers and the
Wow.
fans.
Even at this stage in the podcast, because these people are like the day ones. Literally, they're the
Yeah.
day one
Yo,
listeners.
yeah,
So we
we'll
want to know
remember
who
you,
are. Yeah, we
bro.
want to know who you are because, like, if this goes anywhere, then we want to have you guys listening all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We want to know who you guys are.
And we want to hear what you guys want us to talk about. You know,
Yeah,
If-
exactly.
yeah, like that's a big thing for us.
Okay, just like completely off topic, this might be the guy from fucking Virginia that emailed us.
He emailed you?
You got an email?
So I got an email from some dude named James Potter. James at ratethatpodcast.com.
Oh no!
It said,
Oh.
I created a new tool for podcasters that helps them to get more ratings and reviews. It's designed for individual podcasts like yours. I'm looking to get some more feedback on the idea. I
Okay.
found your show on Apple Podcasts. I realize your time is valuable, but if you have a spare moment, like
Not
it
really.
sounds like a bot.
This is a scammer.
Yeah, we're
This is
not
a
on. Are we
scammer.
on Apple though?
We
Yep,
are.
We are.
Are
This
we?
is a scammer.
Yeah, it has to be, dude.
Bye bye.
We're on Apple.
Yep.
We are.
I'm gonna have to get that then. I didn't know that.
We're on Apple
This guy doesn't even
Podcasts.
listen to his own podcast.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know we were there. I listened on SoundCloud before, but
No, we have SoundCloud, Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, and Google.
Now hang on.
Nice,
Sweet.
we're
Can
on.
you explain what Stitcher is?
It's supposed to be a hosting service just like SoundCloud, but it's supposed to be super popular anyway, so I just threw it on there anyway.
Never heard of. Have you guys ever heard
might
of
as well
it?
get a
No,
wider
but-
range. Yeah.
Yeah.
the more platforms, the better. I feel.
It
Like.
doesn't seem like we have anybody listening to it on there, but
Can you spell out that email? Because a lot of people might not know how to spell irrelevance. I know I don't.
That's how irrelevant you
That's
are.
how that's how irrelevant the podcast is.
I actually had to Google it the first time when
Is
I
it
was
two
setting up
R's?
the
Yeah,
one
it's
R.
IRRELVANT. Irrelevant.
Oh.
no,
ELEV.
no, that's
IRRELVANT.
No,
No.
IRRELEVANT.
yep.
Suck my fucking dick, boys.
Okay, so if you want that
well,
email, it is
learn to spell.
irrelevancepod@gmail.com.
irrelevantpod@gmail.com.
Irrelevance pod.
Irrelevance pod.
Okay.
I don't know.
Repeat it at the end of the episode too.
Well, it's in
We'll
the
plug
description of
ourselves.
all
And
of
if
them.
you
We'll
want
plug, we'll
to,
plug.
if you want a private podcast
Plug,
of
plug.
Zach strictly breathing into the mic, we can definitely set that up for
You
you.
want to hear moans
Mic
too?
touching. Mic
Follow
touching.
my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
And if you want a private podcast of me taking a shit for an hour and a half, definitely drop us a line.
That happens at least 3 times a day, so you
Yeah.
plenty of time.
As you'll be hearing the whole time.
I'd like to talk about one thing.
Let's hear it.
So if anybody's ever seen the Instagram on my phone, you'll know that somehow, some way, I don't know how I did it, but I ruined the ads on my Instagram. They're not like targeted ads from big brands anymore. It is literally, I only get ads from like people like promoting their like really shitty albums or like
I get that too.
literally just random people and they're like 10 followers.
Mine's all wheels for cars, pretty much.
Like, but it doesn't. I must have turned something off in there because it doesn't track what I do anymore to give me like
Really?
curated ads anymore. Yeah, I still don't know what I did to it. Like, I ruined the location services on my phone somehow. Like, it reads every number is from the United States now. Every number I get from anywhere says United States.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that before. That's weird.
Yeah.
I got
These would you rathers are the fucking wackest ones.
I got one.
I saw one. Would you rather drink Coke or Pepsi? Like, who the
Oh,
fuck?
that's a hard one.
Would you rather? Would you rather every time you shit, shards of glass come out and make your ass bleed, or every time you pee, you have to wipe with shards of glass on your dick hole?
Oh.
Oh my god!
Does
wow.
it hurt? Or just bleed?
Yeah, like
Well, it's
no,
shards
like,
of glass.
It's
Of
hurting
course
both
It's gonna
ways.
hurt. Yeah.
But I feel like I would learn, like, you're definitely...
You would develop leather skin.
That's
don't-
what I'm thinking. And I don't really want that on my dick tip.
No, yeah, no.
I'm fine with having leather skin
You're
in
gonna
my rectum.
You got
In
the
your
clap
ass, yeah.
already. You don't
Yeah,
need
true.
I'm
Ass
probably-
skin is way thicker
Yeah.
than penis skin.
With the leather one, I'm
on your rectum though.
Yeah, but there's way too many sensors in your penis head.
Well, think about how Spread's asshole bends is.
also,
yeah, exactly.
also, do you want?
just slide
What would you
out.
rather have, a scarred asshole or a scarred penis?
Scarred asshole.
Scarred asshole.
Well, if you're circumcised, your dick's pretty much already scarred.
Technically, no, but scarred penis or scarred ass?
Are you not circumcised?
Yeah. But, okay, scarred ass, or what do you mean scarred ass?
As in the shards of glass coming out, scarring your ass or penis.
But no, like, this is for the rest of your life. So you're going to be... I feel like for how much I shit, I almost got to go with the
I
dick.
feel like because
what? Seriously?
I piss a ridiculous amount, like, during a day, and I couldn't do it every time. Also,
Dude, darts and fucking iced coffees will ruin a guy's shitter every day.
just clearing you out.
Yeah.
At least with shitting, like, you can regulate your shitting. Like, you can take like different fiber pills and stuff so that you only shit once a day.
You mean like actual, like,
Or
Like
if you're
Metamucil.
kind of like a... Well, that would be like...
Is Metamucil...
That loosens you up, guy.
No, it doesn't. It helps your
No,
poop be
you
healthy.
gotta...
Yeah, but
If you
it...
take Metamucil, you wipe fucking 2 times, you're done.
Yeah, I get that, but it still does get you... It gets you moving. You know, that's their whole jam.
No, I know, but you don't shit nearly as much as you do. I don't think.
I don't know.
I just try to limit 1 shit a day. Maybe that'd be hard, but
Do we have any ads or sponsors this week, Jake?
no. Let me check here. What are we looking at for ads? I don't know. All the payments from the last ads haven't gone through yet, but we did actually get one that I wasn't really sure about. I wasn't sure it was appropriate for the podcast.
So it's a little bit sketchy, all right?
It was a little bit sketchy.
So it's
and-
complete opposite of all the other ones that we've had. So
Yeah,
far,
you know,
is what you're saying.
it was just.
Well, we only work with top companies.
Yeah, we only work
The
with top
big
companies.
big dogs are nothing, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. If I'm representing a company, I want it to be a
I want it
company
to be
that
something
delivers.
that I like. you
Exactly.
know?
I want it to be something
that I use
like.
personally.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, these guys approached me personally rather than approaching Pierce, the audio/producer guy. So I took it into my own hands with my own personal business skills, which they're very high.
Very.
I'm very qualified.
Overqualified,
And
honestly.
I told them we talk about it on the podcast, but we're not overtly going to tell people to go there. And it's Dollar Shave Club. I don't. It's not a company I support. I think they're awful.
I've actually had Dollar Shave Club since like I've had it for like 4 years now.
Okay.
Does it work good?
Yeah, it works all right.
What does it
I
come
searched
with?
up.
Just for a pack of razors and a handle, and they'll deliver it
You
like once a
still
month.
shave by hand like that?
You use a fucking hand razor?
I don't actually shave anymore in the last couple months, but I use it for my
electric only.
I use it
dude.
for my body.
Electric only.
I
Yeah?
thought they sent you an electric razor.
No,
Can't you get that though through them?
no. I think you're thinking that that Manscaped.
Does your
Oh yeah.
nothing?
Let's hear it.
No, go ahead, Ben.
No, you have to say
I
it
ain't
now.
gonna say it.
Say it. We can
No.
just cut it out.
No, it's good.
Say it.
Fuck you, dude. You're not gonna cut it out.
So
Why? What about it?
No, go
I
ahead.
just saw a Would You Rather on the top of Ben's screen here, and I'm pretty sure this is from his own notes. And it says, "Would you rather be black or crippled?"
That's Family Guy. That's not me, but you know, whatever. Okay, I got a pretty funny one that from Family Guy because they have some good ones, you know. And
Family Guy?
yeah, one of the ones was would you rather have sex with Leonard Nimoy's head and neck on Megan Fox's body, missionary, or roof an entire condo complex by yourself?
What?
I'd roof an entire condo complex, no problem.
No.
I'd do that in a day.
I don't know. Like,
How big's a condo?
I don't know. It doesn't really say.
140 feet by 85.
I'll do that in a
That
day.
seems
Yeah.
small, no?
Or
Yeah, that does seem
That's-
small.
that seems
I'll do
small.
that in a day.
would you rather be a hobo with a 5% chance of getting inherited by a rich guy, or be Hitler 2 years before the end of World War II?
Well, I'd definitely
was
be Hitler
loaded,
because
though.
I'd make way better decisions and I wouldn't die because
No,
I'd just
but-
go out
but
in a
you're
U-boat.
still, like,
No, yeah,
halfway
but you
through the
already
World
did a
War.
bunch of fucked up stuff. Like, you killed a lot of Jewish people, so...
Allegedly.
You know. No, not
Shut up.
So there ain't no turning around. You're
What's
just pretty
wrong
much...
with being a hobo?
Yeah,
you
you're
can do
pretty-
whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'd ever want to have that karma
you-
of being Hitler.
No, but are you forced to be a hobo, or can you try to make it a life for yourself?
No, you're a hobo forever.
No,
So
yeah,
you got
you're
a
right.
5%
Yeah.
chance of becoming rich.
No,
Yeah.
I know,
No,
but like,
inherited by like a rich
inherited,
uncle.
and that's the only way you get out of being a hobo. Other than
I
that,
got
you're a
the
hobo
same
for
percent
life.
now and knowing that my
I'd be a
family's
hobo.
rich.
Actually, I got one for
I'd be a hobo.
who can I pick here?
There's 3 of us.
Yeah, no, I gotta pick someone to like sit out on. I'll go with Zack and Jake. Would you have sex with Pierce if it meant you could have sex with Angelina Jolie?
Yes. I'd have sex with Pierce
Yeah.
regardless. Just kidding. No,
I got a dumpy on
dude,
I'll
but
show you guys
we
a
gotta
good time.
go like old school Angelina.
Yeah,
though.
not now.
Okay, how about Jennifer Aniston, like young
Oh, dude.
friends?
I'd take it either.
Aniston.
I'd fuck anything.
Yeah.
I-
Fuck Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, same. I'd fuck a cactus.
Well, look at that, Pierce. You're getting fucked by 3 people now.
That honestly sounds awesome.
You gotta call up Jenny first.
That honestly sounds awesome.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
never
know.
been loved so much in my life.
Chris D'Elia.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Should we talk about it?
We can talk about it.
We should talk about it.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Let's
I
talk
feel like
about
we
it.
were all fans of Chris D'Elia.
I was a huge fan of Chris.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm not now, like, because I don't know what's
there's
gonna
not-
happen.
They're accusations,
There's
right?
one.
Yeah,
There's a couple
that's the
accusations.
Like, I'm not gonna drop him right now and be like, that guy's a piece of
No,
shit
but-
without.
Hearing facts.
Yeah.
I feel bad
because his
if
career's
he
over
didn't
now.
do it because his career is fucked now.
Oh, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Because now everybody's just gonna call him a pedophile anyway, and it's just like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, that's like that Aziz Ansari, hey, Jake? You know the story about
yeah,
that.
Aziz went on a date. I'm not completely fully familiar with what happened. I wasn't there, obviously, but Aziz Ansari went on a date with this girl or whatever, and he wanted they were drinking all night and they had supper, and he wanted to get a blowjob or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And I think she
Head
did
no?
it. I think he just said head no.
Drinking, you?
So you're saying 2 consenting adults went into this?
So yeah, well, I mean, okay, they're both drinking, right? So Aziz Ansari, I think, like later, whatever, at his house or something, he gets head, as we've discussed. He gets head, and I think later on, she came out and she said that she didn't enjoy giving head to him, and so she fucking released all this shit about him and said how his dick was tiny, and just basically said that he raped her, even though she just didn't like giving him a blowjob which is like, and then it came out later that it was like, okay, well, this really isn't that bad as everyone thought. Like, whatever. But and then now Aziz Ansari hasn't fucking like his career's fucked because of that. So all it takes is one little thing.
Yeah, and it's over.
And it's over.
Like,
it's that fast.
Like Chris D'Elia, it seems like he was finally on the come up. You know,
Oh, he was getting huge.
like he was finally getting big. He
he
got
was
that.
big,
He got that big feature on You,
Which he played a
And he-
pedophile.
which he
in.
played
a
that
pedophile on
exact
that.
person
But like a
that they're accusing him of being.
Yeah,
on
like that
show.
guy
But
that
they're-
everybody loves.
yeah,
and,
exactly.
Yeah,
But
and he was a what was he? He was a stand-up comedian on that,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
no, I think it wasn't
Yeah.
just an actor.
No,
No,
I
he was a
think
stand-up
I think he was
comedian,
a stand-up.
and he was picking up young girls after the shows. Like they literally.
No, maybe
That's
he
why
was
it-
an actor because he'd pick up chicks that were like wannabe filmmakers and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you might be right.
Either
I
way,
don't know. It's
Either
been a
way,
while
it's
since I watched
shitty.
it. It's crazy that he played that character, and now
He's being
somebody is
accused of being
accusing him of
on
being that.
But we don't know the full story. Like,
No, we
know
don't.
what
We're not.
happened,
We don't
but
have anything in front of us right now. We're just going on headlines. Pretty
From
much.
what I heard, it was a 16-year-old girl, I think at Arizona State University in like 2014 or 2015, and the way it went was I think he was texting her beforehand or something.
This is Chris D'Elia.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
maybe he didn't know that she was 16. I don't fucking know, but nothing happened. Like, I don't even think they met up.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's just fucked. I like the guy. I don't really like his stand-up, but I love his podcast. His podcast.
stand up.
I don't know. I just don't. I don't know.
it's not
alright.
really your style.
It's not my type. It's not my speed of comedy. I love Tom Segura and guys like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He's just a really entertaining guy, and it's gonna be sad. Either way, whether he did it or not, it's gonna be sad to see him go because obviously his career is never gonna be the same after this.
No, yeah.
No, it
not a chance.
And he won't be the same after this either. He's gonna be a totally different guy.
Like, has he made a statement about it?
No,
Do we
it
know?
just came out today.
Yeah. So I don't.
So like,
I imagine his publicity team is going through the ringer right now.
oh man, Fuck,
I would
can't even
not want to
imagine.
be working on that right now.
No.
No,
Yeah, that's a rough one.
that is a rough one. What else we got, Ben?
Would you rather let Amy Winehouse spit in your mouth or eat a raw piece of Anderson Cooper's ass?
Spit.
I don't know who either
Amy,
of those
Amy
people
Winehouse
are.
was hot though.
I'd
so-
take Amy.
Yeah, she was hot.
Yeah.
She was a looker.
She's a good singer.
She was a good singer too. Maybe I pick up some of her talent if she fits in my mouth. She died though.
Oh, did she?
I don't know if you heard.
Who
No,
does?
When is this?
I thought we all live forever.
Wait, you guys die?
Yeah. What?
You guys are getting paid?
So
It's gonna be me.
here's a weird question. Do any of you guys have like a weird thing that you're like believe that you were like a superhero or believe that you were a vampire or shit like that?
Do we currently?
Like, did you?
No.
I believe-
think I wanted to be a werewolf growing up. Maybe
Yeah.
that's just my inner furry.
Oh,
coming
yeah. Yeah. Hey. Same, brother.
I like werewolves. I think they're cool.
Yeah. Me too.
I still think I'm invincible.
Like,
dude.
do you mean like something that you fully
I still think
believe?
Zack's
Like,
inbred.
Fully believed
like I was definitely a fucking vampire when I like. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Pierce thought he was a vampire as a kid then.
No, definitely not a vampire.
What did you think you were?
I
a
totally
transformer?
I totally thought that I had superpowers when I was a little kid.
Why is
like,
that?
how old? Like 15? 16?
last
No,
week.
once I start, yeah, this was today years
Couple
old when
days
I
ago.
got over it.
Chloe just
About a
talked me
week
out of it.
back.
Yeah, she was like, "You're not a superhero." So,
Pierce.
well, I was standing up on the porch or at the top deck, right? And I
Get
had
down from
I
there.
had my cape on. And I said, "I can jump and I'll fly."
You had your undies on?
Just a tiny whitey.
And then she had to talk me down from there, and
Knock you down.
I've kind of given up on life at this point.
So you went back up on the ledge to jump?
Yeah,
Okay, no, but when you were a kid, what superpowers did you think you actually had?
Yeah.
Like,
I definitely thought that I had invincibility.
Invincibility or invisibility?
Invincibility.
I think every kid thinks they have
Stupidity,
that.
maybe?
Honestly,
Well, I mean, technically you did have invincibility as a kid. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're an adult now.
that's true.
that's true.
You're still alive.
You're still alive. You're
Real question:
Barely breathe.
what bones have you guys broken?
Zero.
All my toes and all
None?
my fingers.
I've never broken a bone. No.
Neither have I.
No?
No, never.
I've broken 8 fingers, my foot, my wrist, like 6 toes. What else?
That was all last month too.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a rough week.
Yeah.
Just falling out of bed.
Yeah, no, but I broke fingers and toes lots from playing soccer.
Yeah, like ever broken like a arm or a leg?
I broke my wrist and my foot.
Yeah. How about you, Jake? Because I know
No.
you used to do something pretty dangerous when you were young.
What did I used to do?
Downhill skiing.
Oh yeah, I was a
Competitive
downhill
downhill skiing.
faggy
He's
downhill
like, what do they got against me?
no. But I used to downhill ski a lot, and I would fall occasionally. But usually when you're falling on your shoulder or your back or something like that.
Yeah.
But the bones I've broken are all, like most of my toes, most
Pretty
of my
roughed
fingers, just like. But I've never broken stuff while playing a sport. I don't think. But
No.
Just like dumb shit. And
just
then it'll
dumb shit
happen
doing
again.
at the lake as a kid, like jumping out of trees and stuff, and just stubbing my toe. Like you can fucking break your toe just from stubbing it on a chair or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easy.
Like my dad, he has broken like 32 bones, and like that guy used to be ridiculous as a kid and like a teenager and like in his 20s. Like that guy broke his same leg 5 times.
Holy shit.
Broke all his ribs, his back, his sternum, skull, jaw, nose,
That's
fucking everything.
ridiculous, yeah.
Both femurs.
Oh my god.
He broke everything. He had his both his knees replaced.
I don't even know what it would feel like, right? So that's why it's so scary to me.
It's not nearly as bad as you think it is.
Because you go into shock.
Yeah.
I would assume. I mean,
I only went into shock once, and that's when I thought I broke my wrist like 2 years ago when I flipped my quad over on myself.
I went into shock when I hopped in the lake this weekend. Man, it was.
you hopped in the lake this weekend?
You went for a dip?
off the back of your boat.
Oh yeah,
man.
I
yeah,
forgot
he
about
did.
that.
Yeah, he jumped right off the back of the boat, and I didn't know he was jumping, and I had to actually stop. And then I come back around and pick him up. Jake was like, "You're gonna make him swim?"
I looked at Jake and I'm like, should I do it? Jake's like, oh, I would, yeah. I'm like, okay. He's like, do it. I'm like, okay.
So anyway, my neighbors that T-posed their boat when
Those fucking idiots when we were putting the dock in.
they were putting the dock in, they T-posed their boat. I'm pretty sure they wrecked it
Really?
because I think it's out of the water
Good
now.
riddance. It's underwater now.
It's out of the water.
Oh, out.
Like I think
Literally
they
the
pulled it
opposite of
out
under.
because I saw him fooling around with it the one day. Had the engine compartment open because there's dual
'Cause it's a
fuels on
fucking
there.
Yamaha boat.
Well, those big boats just have 2 jet ski engines in them, right? So
Yeah.
you have issues with one, the whole boat broke.
How do they? I don't even know how they expect to run both those jet ski engines efficiently.
No.
Like, well, really,
Like jet
though.
ski engines in general do not run efficiently.
Yeah, like no, it's fucking stupid. Are they attached to one jet system?
No, 2 jets.
2.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
That's lazy. So they just fucking slapped them in. Just said, "Fuck it."
Well, that's a Sea-Doo boat, basically.
Yeah, but
Except
usually,
by
usually
Yamaha.
they put them into what, one jet?
Depending. Lots of river boats have dual jets.
What's weird?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like big fishing boats.
dual jets off the same engine though.
You guys want to hear a shitty story about what happened this week at work?
Yes, absolutely.
Of course.
So, at the shop, we had our garage door wide open, and we had a Volvo in, and you know how Volvos have wiper blades on the front, like of their headlights.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't paying attention and we always keep our bay doors open. Who was standing beside the bay door, and then one of the guys was like, "Oh, look at the fucking windshield wiper on the headlights." And then fucking the other guy goes, "How big do you think that is?" So me being stupid, I dropped to one knee and I like fakely put my dick against it. And I'm like, about 2 of these.
You whipped your hammer out.
And I fucking look up.
Oh, no.
And the grandma that owns the Volvo is fucking 5 feet away from me just looking at me, fucking dead-eyed.
She's like, I'm never taking my fucking car back here
about
again.
2 of these, I'm just pretending to slap my dick on her fucking headlight. And fucking the boys just went silent. That was like, man, I thought that was pretty funny. I fucking look up fucking white-haired G-Ma is fucking right there.
The old blue
What would
hair.
you do? What would you do if she said, hop in?
All right.
She's going to take you home.
2 of those.
I tell my boss I'm heading out.
See ya, bud.
Making like a baby and heading out.
Okay, real question.
Gonna
Zach.
go break her hip.
Would you fuck a grandma?
How old?
As old as that chick in the
looking?
Volvo?
Though? Is she good looking?
Okay, but like, I know grandmas that are like 40-some years old.
Okay, dude.
35. We
We're
know
ta-
one.
we're
No, we're
talking
going
like-
we're 65 minimum.
65 would be, I'd say, the absolute minimum. That
Yeah.
would be like you're chasing babies if you're looking for the
So
65
change your question though.
Okay, would you date,
A girl who's over 65.
or no, would you fuck a girl that is over 65, preferably over 75.
Okay, 75's too old.
The hit breaker.
I feel like I like older women,
Okay.
but not like that.
Okay, what
Like,
about?
You're saying you wouldn't
I'm
change your
40.
diapers after sex?
40.
No.
You're not into
If she
that.
changed mine.
What if
We'll swap.
what if they said they'd fully pay for your Corolla being absolutely done up the way you want? Then would you?
Oh yeah.
2002 Corolla.
Yeah.
Gem, man. I've
Don't
never
ever
seen it.
Disrespect my girl like that again.
The Rolla.
Is she like really good looking?
She's whatever you want.
Oh yeah, if she's a smoke show,
If she's-
dude,
if
like
she's a
We're
Smoke show,
just
100%.
talking age. We're not talking looks. We're just talking
Age is
age.
just a number, baby.
60. Oh fuck, then I'd fuck 100-year-old if she looked like Jenny Aniston. Like,
Yeah, but then she wouldn't be able to fucking move. It'd be like fucking a basket.
A basket.
It'd be like fucking a waste
wicker
basket.
chair.
Yeah, a wicker chair.
fucking just
Snap a leg off.
start beating her with it. You like that?
Hey, doggy.
Better write me in your will now.
Oh, I was driving home last night and I saw a moose.
Oh, big one. Horns?
No, cow moose. And she ran down the road for about 30 kilometers and wouldn't let me pass her.
Would you ever fuck a
Bitch.
cow moose?
What a bitch.
Would I ever fuck a cow moose? No, they look.
That sound like my stomach growling.
I think he said he'd fuck the cow moose.
He'd fuck
He
a
would.
cow moose. Fins all over it.
Dude, he's down. One
Guy's got a hammer on him.
One furry to the next.
No, I would never fuck any animals.
Good.
Even if it was a really hot cheetah.
Ooh, leopard.
A leopard with some big hips.
What about a hot cougar?
It's not gonna happen.
Big smooth
Big
ass.
old leopard.
Leopard.
I ain't no furry, dude.
Just grab
What
it by
about
the
a
tail.
what about a sloth? He couldn't even run away from you.
You could try. That's gross.
They got sharp talons.
Yeah, it
Wow.
fucking takes 45 minutes for him to get up to you, though.
My fiance can't run away from me either. I broke her fucking legs off.
Oh, wow. There you go.
All right.
Fucking Misery, just snap the knees in the wrong way, can never leave.
Isn't that a Stephen King book?
Yep.
Is that the dude that he crashes the car? and-
Or a plane or something.
Yeah, and then she just goes and picks him up. and
Yeah,
she's,
she
like,
was
insane.
she's a big fan of him.
Oh yeah, he's a
That's
writer,
the author
right?
book.
Yeah.
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 The author book.
That's a good book.
The author book. Yeah.
The author movie.
Yeah, the author book.
The movie about the author.
Dude,
Well, I mean,
Author?
that's also The
Author.
Shining too.
guy,
though.
that chick just grabbed a 4x4 and put it between the knees and grabbed a sledgehammer and just smacked his knees inward.
Really? I never watched
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
I saw the Family Guy fucking. parody
I've
of
seen
it,
the
but-
Family Guy version.
Ooh,
unfortunately.
that reminded me because we used to watch that show at RC's cabin,
RC.
and after that
CeCe's
movie,
older
we
brother.
always used to watch it. You guys remember the TV show Mansers?
Oh yeah, baby.
Dude, that show was fucking sick back in the day.
Tits Money show.
Dude, you would just watch fucking wet t-shirts, nipples, just
Oh,
poking
you-
till you're like 12 years old on
Just get a
Spike TV,
fucking
just
hard
fucking.
on. You and the boys. Yeah, Spike TV was the tits.
I definitely have never seen this.
And then right
Definitely
after
me
Pros
neither.
vs. Joes would be on.
Definitely just have a cushion over my lap the whole episode.
I feel like I missed out on a lot of stuff because you guys referenced like all this stuff that I've never seen.
You ever see the
Fuck your childhood.
You ever see the
I'd
Man
say.
Show? The Man Show with Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel.
No.
I don't remember that either.
Have you ever heard of it though?
The Man?
The
show?
Man, yeah, just the Man Show.
The last time I watched,
I've never seen it.
the only thing I've watched of Adam Carolla is To Catch a Contractor.
Oh yeah,
That's actually a really funny show.
Oh yeah, give her.
but in that Man Show, it was fucking awesome. Me and my dad would watch it together, and I couldn't have been very old.
Who is in it?
Adam Carolla, and he's just like basically a comedy writer now. But and Jimmy
Yeah.
Kimmel, fat Jimmy Kimmel, like pre whatever show he's on, Jimmy Kimmel, and it used to be. It was just kind of like just these two guys sitting on a couch. It was kind of like a talk show, and they would have a portion of the show where they
Catching
had
some
girls,
room.
the girls in bikinis jumping on a trampoline. That was a portion of their show. Me and my dad would just be chilling in the living room. I was like 3 or 4 years old. He'd just have his arm around me. I'd be chilling on the couch. He'd be drinking a beer, watching these chicks jump up and down on a trampoline in bikinis. But that show was dope. And I think that was the precursor to Mansers, to be honest. Even though Mansers is shit like, you can make a guy shit himself if you kick him in the ass hard enough.
1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah, 1,000 Ways to Die is dope, dude.
I did
That
watch
scared
that.
me.
I remember the one where, still to this day, it still kind of freaks me out. The guy was filling up a tire with like compressed air, and the fucking
Oh,
valve
yeah.
exploded and went in his fucking neck.
Yeah.
The one
And
that
still to this day, I think
yeah.
about that.
the one that I think about all the time is he's goes and closes his door, and then he looks up and an icicle goes right through his head.
Yeah.
That always freaks me out. So I
Right
always
through his eye, hey?
every time I see icicles, I hit those babies.
Speaking of creepy, I know we talked about ghosts and shit last episode, but I just want to share some shit that's been going on at my shop this week.
Oh yeah, you were talking about this the other day.
Yeah, I remember
More?
that. Yeah.
More shit that happened?
Did I talk about the fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
But
fan.
you didn't
And
talk
your
about this on
toolbox.
here.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did. No, he didn't.
He
Not on
talked
the
about
didn't.
this
He
while
just-
we were at the lake.
Yeah,
Oh,
he didn't say it on the
yeah.
podcast.
Fill him
so-
in.
Like, there's been shit going on all week, and like, I don't know why. Like, I don't believe in this shit, but like, I get an uneasy feeling when I'm in that shop, and like, people back there, like that work at the shop for 10+ years, like, don't even want to go in that shop at night by themselves. Anyways,
Juicy.
so there's a like dead ass like a 50-pound like industrial fans that are in the back of the shop,
Yeah.
and they have to be plugged in for them to work, obviously.
Oh, they're not those Bluetooth ones?
No, but this fan, like, we're working, man. It's midday. It's like 2:00 in the afternoon, and the fan starts like shaking back and forth, like to a point of where it's almost tipping. Like, we all just stopped what we were doing and like we're staring at it and watching it tip.
Yeah.
And it was fucked. Like, this thing's heavy. Next day, we're all chilling, and I was like joking around. I'm like, "Yo, fuck, this ghost is a pussy," and like shit like that. Like, big dog in this ghost.
You're just
that
goading him
I don't
into
even
it.
believe. Next thing I know, my fucking 80-pound toolbox out of nowhere flips over
Oh, yeah.
on its side.
It's because we were talking about ghosts the last episode. I bet you we let them enter in. We
Yeah,
need to
we-
call a witch.
Well, that and we all said we don't believe in them, so now they're just fucking pissed
That
off at us.
toolbox flipped again today.
You know who it was?
Oh, really?
It's old spooky little boy ghost. He's coming for you.
Yeah. Running on all fours.
That's weird though, man. Like, a full-out metal steel toolbox, like a 4-foot high toolbox, just
Yeah, that
sitting
is
on
weird.
casters, flipped over completely.
Oh, you didn't feel the earthquake?
You wake up in the middle of the night and Tupac is standing in front of you at the foot of your bed. What do you do?
Two what?
Tupac.
Oh, I thought you said two Pakistanians.
Wow, answer that one too.
Hey, I think it was Pac's birthday yesterday too.
I think it was yesterday
He
or
was
today.
49. I think this.
Yeah, no,
97.
wait. What's your answer? What would you do if you woke up and Tupac is standing at the end of your bed? A, would you just be like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" Or would you be like, "Whoa"?
I'd be like, "Yo, dude, can I get a verse on California Love?"
I'd
Put me in.
I would
I would
put him in my
freak out.
goddamn truck. I'd tie that guy up.
What?
I'd bring him right here. And I would get this podcast unit
Oh,
going
yeah.
so fast.
Yo, what up, Pac?
Come on, buddy. I know you don't know what this is, but it's like a radio show.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I was like, fuck, I'd get him on the podcast,
Yeah.
man.
It's like a radio show, but nobody listens.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's in Cuba though.
Cuba. I don't know why he picked Cuba. He could go anywhere else.
That's true.
People always say he's living in Cuba, but like you could go to
Well, they
I don't
always
know,
say
Hawaii.
Hitler's living in Chile, so.
Argentina.
Argentina.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Because it's a really big German community there.
Yeah, there's like still.
I mean,
There's,
he'd be dead by
there's
now,
still like Nazi camps in Germany or in
Nazi towns.
Active?
in Argentina.
There's still Germans in Germany.
No Nazis.
What?
I'm pretty sure there's still Nazi camps.
I'm just saying, say you're a German citizen. Are you going to flee or are you going to stay and fight and be a patriot
Okay, wait.
during
come
that
again?
time?
Come
During
again?
that time is World War II coming spinning around.
Am I
A,
German?
yeah, you're a German soldier.
Oh.
Well, if you're a soldier, you got to stay.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I'm a German soldier, I'm already a Nazi because Nazis took charge in what 1931.
I
If I'm just a German dude and the fucking draft came through and picked me up, I would fucking go AWOL. Fuck that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd go AWOL,
yeah,
yeah.
fuck that, dude. I ain't. Or I would just like fight and I would just pretend. Not
But then
to
again,
kill
like,
people
did you
and I
know?
wouldn't.
Did they know that what was coming?
No,
I'd just
no. They all
after
believe.
they already got into it, they were going to get fucking executed if they
Well,
tried
no,
to leave.
yeah,
so
Well, I mean,
I'd just turn into Hugo Stiglitz, just go kill all my commanding officers, man.
I don't know who
Oh,
that
yeah.
is.
he's from Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, it's just a joke.
Oh, I've seen that movie.
It's good
Have
shit.
you?
I actually have.
It's a- it's a-
One of
It's
the
a fucking
greatest
awesome
directors of
movie.
all time,
This guy
buddy.
hasn't seen a single movie in his life.
Yeah.
You don't watch movies?
Hardly.
I went to film school. Don't watch
He went to
movies.
film school and he didn't. He doesn't
Why are we
know
not
any
filming
movies.
a movie instead of doing podcasts?
We filmed a movie once.
Yeah, we did.
Do you still have that?
I actually do still have that. We should screen it sometime.
We should.
XNXX.com.
Oh yeah, we uploaded it right there.
Yeah.
The Yogurt Slinger. That's what it's called. Yogurt Slinger 1.
No, it was a really good concept. Like the idea that we had for that movie, it just wasn't really well executed because we didn't have a
We didn't
good
write
enough
anything.
crew, and just
We had one guy filming.
imagine this
With a
podcast,
GoPro or what?
but a movie, and it's 10 minutes long.
Yeah. It had to be a short. It wasn't a movie. It was a short film. Wasn't it?
Short film, yeah.
We should do one sometime.
I'm down.
That'd be
It's
fun.
kind
I
of
got all
like
my stuff.
it's kind of like the
Well, we were
Ballad
gonna
of
make
Buster
a we could have made a
Scruggs.
comedy Survivor, man, but
We're still
We
gonna do
still
it.
can. That was the plan, though. We were gonna go out in the woods and film Zach and Ben trying to survive in the woods for a weekend, which not really trying to survive, but just living in the woods for a weekend. We're gonna have challenges.
Okay, let's
We're gonna film it.
hammer it out right now.
Let's figure out
what are
we're
the
gonna
rules?
do. Okay, rules are you're allowed.
2 water bottles.
Well, yeah, you're allowed a certain amount of items. You got to be there for 3 days.
You get 5 items of your choice.
Yeah,
Okay.
No phones.
no phones at all,
Okay.
and you have to have a camera, like a GoPro, on you
All times.
at all times. Like not filming all day every day, but like you film at like pivotal points.
Yeah.
Film as much as you can, really.
Like I'm not expecting too much from you guys because I'm gonna have to put this together, but
building your fuck shack. And
you got to build
stuff
your
like
fuck
that.
shack.
Yeah.
You got to build your fuck slab.
well, unless you bring a tent, that could be one of your items.
Yeah,
but
but
that's,
that's a
a bad
stupid
move.
item
That's
for-
a bad move.
for fucking 3 days.
Yeah.
You could just build a little.
Add
lean-to.
5 items.
Are you allowed? Oh, I guess it's 5 items of your choice. You can do whatever you want with those 5 items.
Yeah, no food or water though in your items.
Oh, what are the essential items? Did we say like a flint and?
No, those are part of your items.
Yeah,
it
that's
part
part
of
of
it?
your.
Yeah.
The only essential items was I think like 1 can of beans.
And a pack of darts.
Yeah, any
a pack of
nicotine
darts for
is
Zach.
any nicotine doesn't count.
Yeah, it was 1 can of beans and 2 bottles of water. I think was
And an
the old
energy
where the
bar, I think.
How big
Yeah.
are the bottles of water?
Like just the classic
just
fucking
the-
500 mils.
yeah.
Wow. Are we allowed purifiers?
No, just
If
like
that's
a
one of
bottle
your-
of
if that's
water.
one of your
if
items.
you wanted to bring that as
If
an
you wanted
item.
to bring that, it's like if you wanted to
Yeah,
bring a
if you
life
can-
straw.
if you can
could
find
It's
a
bring
one of your
fucking river.
items, yeah.
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 Okay.
Like, because one of your items, really and truly, you could bring whatever the hell
I
you
think
wanted.
we should do this 2v2, man.
I'm getting interested, but I don't think I'm participating.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, who's gonna? If we all go out there, it would be weird if Jake wasn't there as well, and I know Jake isn't gonna want to do it.
Also, I want to be the game master. I want to come check in like once a day.
Why don't you just do it solo? We'll do a fucking 3-way.
Yeah.
3-way. Yeah, as long
So-
as it's on
I'm
cameras.
sure we could
Okay.
get.
So,
a
real
fourth.
question that I have right here: are we going to be allowed to be in the same areas?
No.
No, yeah,
No,
it
like,
has
we're
to
not
be
we're
like,
not
completely
seeing each
separate.
other.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
like I mean, you might run into each other, but then you're not gonna be like,
You
Like,
can't hang out.
How much
Yeah.
land do we got, Jake?
It's 160 acres.
yeah.
if
so
you don't
like,
want to do it there, you can do it at my place. There's 320.
Oh, bragging.
In fucking small
Right.
town USA?
Or
No,
at
no,
the shit lake.
At no, not there either. Up in
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, up on
Where his
the
farm is.
up on the river.
In the Boone Squad?
We
Where
could
the-
put you on opposite sides of the river.
Dude, that'd be sweet.
That'd be cool, actually. Isn't it mostly field though?
It's pretty much field. You only have about maybe 60 feet each side on that river of actual
No, but you guys can
trees,
see
and
each
then
other
it's-
though. Or is that funnier that you could see each other across
But
the
you
river?
Just see me flipping Ben the bird.
see us
I
looking
don't know.
at
We
each
could
other.
do it a couple
be
different
fucking
ways,
funny,
couple
man.
different times. You know.
We could put one guy there and one guy on the other property.
Yeah, and I think we should each have like one guy come or fucking like fuck around and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That'd
Yeah.
be for Lorenzo. We could send Lorenzo out to fucking fuck with you.
We gotta watch Blair Witch Project before we go out.
Next thing you know, I'll fucking throw an axe at boss, not knowing who it is.
But yeah, I think it'd be fucking funny.
So we're gonna do it, and that will be
We could maybe upload to YouTube channel.
we're gonna do it, and we will actually screen it while watching it on the podcast.
Yeah.
The first time we all see it once it's edited.
That's a good
If
idea.
we get video and if we start uploading to YouTube,
We'll
Also,
do it.
like-
That'll be the first time we do it.
that'd be awesome.
That'd be sweet.
I think we're nearing the end. Hey, we've said it all.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
kind of all over tonight, but
I think
that's
that's kind of
whatever.
funny the way that happened.
it is.
Another week in
we're,
irrelevance.
Yeah, we're irrelevant.
week. Yeah.
Okay, well, anybody want to play us out with a tune?
That's because Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Bye,
What a
everybody.
classic.
Bye.
All right, everybody, tune in next week. We'll see you later, and fucking
Follow Pierce at pierce@hotmail.com and he'll send you dick pics.
Yeah, follow that email.
Yep.
Definitely call that guy.
Okay, see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Boy.